Hari Om. In this video, we are going to see the difference between read-only and constant members. We have seen the properties of read-only and constant. We have also seen how to declare a read-only member as well as a constant member. We are going to just see the difference between these two, and we will see a demo program for both these members. So your read-only members are created using read-only keyword, but here we create it using the const keyword. This read-only member is a runtime constant, whereas this is a compile time constant. Because read-only members will be initialized at the runtime, but you can also initialize it in the compile time itself. Compile time also, sorry. Whereas constants cannot be initialized at the runtime, they can be initialized only at the compile time. The read-only member cannot be declared inside a method, but you can declare constant inside a method also. We can assign values for the read-only member in the declaration or in the constructor. We have seen an example earlier. We have declared one variable in the declaration. We have assigned values for one variable in the declaration, and we have assigned value for another variable in the constructor. But whereas if you take constant, you can assign values only in the declaration. And your read-only member can be used with static modifier, but constant member cannot be used with static modifier because they are implicitly constants. Let us see an example program. So this is an example program we are going to discuss. I have a sample class and I am declaring a read-only variable. I am declaring a constant member also. So what happens here? This constant member will be common to all the objects of the sample class, whereas read-only member will be a constant value for each object, different values for each object. Your read-only member can be initialized in a constructor. Constant member must be declared and defined in the declaration itself. So I am assigning value 100 to a constant member, but for the read-only member I am passing a value in the runtime which will be assigned for the read-only member. So here in the main method I am creating 3 objects. So 3 different objects are created. All these 3 objects will be having variable 2 as a common value, whereas variable 1 will be having value 200, 400 and 600, different for each and every object. And observe here, once the value is set here in the constructor, it cannot be modified. Once you have assigned variable 1 with value 200 for object 1, it cannot be modified anymore. Once you assign variable 1 with value 400 for object 2, it cannot be modified. So let us run this program and see how it works. Let me go to the terminal. So the program is already done here. I am going to compile this program and execute it. I compile this program and I am going to execute it. And you can observe here for object 1, the value of the read-only member will be 200, whereas the constant is going to be 100, which cannot be modified. Again for object 2, the read-only member will be 400 and the constant member is going to be 100. And one more difference you can observe here. The read-only member is accessed using the object name. Read-only member is accessed using the object name, but the constant member is accessed using the class name. I am not using the object name here. I am using the class name here because they are implicitly static. So I access them using the class name. Here for each object this will be in different location. So I can access them using the object name. So this is how a constant and a read-only members differ in C# programming. Let us stop here. Thank you for watching. Thank you.